One of the worst reviewed superhero films of all time is Morbius. Doubt anyone thought Jared Leto's Morbius to be an MCU-level critical success, but now that the reviews are in, Morbius is one of the worst rated superhero films of the modern age, with some of the lowest scores ever. Morbius has a 21% Rotten Tomatoes rating, up from 16% when I saw it last night, but still much behind most superhero films released in the recent decade, with the exception of a few. Here's how it compares to some of the worst movies ever made. As you can see, this is some exceptionally rare air. Or whatever the antithesis of rarefied air is. Those are some of the worst films ever made, and for the most part, they aren't even in the critics hated it but fans liked it category, like Venom and its sequel, 30% and 58% respectively. Morbius has yet to receive audience feedback, but I wouldn't be surprised if this character and Jared Leto received the same level of support as Tom Hardy's silly Venom. The film's leaks have already outraged a lot of Marvel fans for reasons I won't go into, but it appears that this is a film that will be universally despised. If you're wondering why Sony made a Morbius film in the first place, as well as a slew of strange spider-related films like Kraven and Madam Web, it's because of a bizarre rights situation in which Sony is essentially forced to keep putting out Spider-Man IP movies or risk losing the rights to Marvel. This has resulted in continuous talks with Marvel and Disney for Tom Holland's Spidey and those films, but Sony also has to keep the Suicide World going. It's an odd situation, and while it's worked out successfully in the past, Venom, Morbius might be the start of a string of bad movies to come, unless they can find out how to make these relatively unknown villains work on-screen. We'll see how well Morbius does at the box office, as well as what audiences think of it. I'd expect greater ratings than the critics are predicting, but Venom level high. I seriously doubt it. We'll find out as soon as possible. With this and his Joker, I doubt many people will be lining up to cast Jared Leto in any more superhero films anytime soon.